What's going on? Good morning. We are in my best neighbor's truck. We have the trailer behind us. We are getting onto I-95 because we can do that in a real truck. And we're heading south to go pick up the 2003 Subaru WRX, Impreza WRX that is. This thing is rust-free. We went and checked it out yesterday. Guy there, super awesome guy, very helpful, easy going, and we're gonna pick this thing up. We're gonna get it loaded up on the trailer and we're gonna bring it home. When we get it home, we're gonna put it in the garage, which means we got to push the rust bucket out. We'll get it up on jack stands. We will start tearing into it. It definitely still needs some work. The inside's a mess, but the bones are all strong. We're looking forward to it. So for the next hour and 45 minutes, we'll be headed south, and let's go to Cracker Barrel. You gotta celebrate with pancakes. What are you gonna order?
Whatever you can.
My mama ain't raised a quitter. Apparently his mama did.
Yeah.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Winch. Oh. Stay right there. How about now? Now 250? I'm just kidding. You were good. You didn't hit it. Now. You had like that much room. Now we good. My jump box out, please? Yeah, I got your jump box over here. You're gonna run over. Hey, no video of that. What the hell? All right, we are on the way home. We have an 03 Impreza WRX, bug eye, black, not red. No rust. Pinch welds are pinched, not flat. It's not sitting on its nuts. It's got a spoiler, not just random holes in the trunk. No motor. Good dude. Lots of chat. We were there. We got there at 12. We left at 2. A good chunk of that was figuring out what we were going to do with the motor once we got it out and how we were going to shuffle cars around in his yard, using his winch to pull the WRX up onto the trailer, getting it secured, doing the paperwork, handing some cash over. Shout out to the people that made this vehicle possible because it was supported by viewers like you.
And by contributions
to your PBS station
from viewers like you.
But we're gonna have a good time. We got about an hour and a half drive home. When we get there, we're gonna push the Rusty Bug out of the garage, make room for this to slide in the garage, and then I'm gonna get some diesel for this truck that is my neighbor's, maybe even wash it off for him if I got time. Next time you see this, we'll be in the garage. Ta-da! You good?
You got another chalk or is it in the truck?
All right, folks, it's here. Last night on a YouTube live, we unveiled it again. We went ahead and went through all of the interior, vacuuming it out, throwing away nastiness. The inside's a little clapped, it's been through some stuff. So we're gonna replace the dash with the dash from the red Bug-Eye. These seats, they're leather, but I don't like them. They're coming out. We're gonna put the cloth ones in. The cloth interior from the red Bug-Eye is like mint. So that's gonna go in here, but everything will come out so we can do a real good deep clean. In the back, we have the fenders, we have brand new headlights, we've got the grill, so that stuff will all come out. We'll find a place to store it. This is the biggest bit of damage that we have on the car. Something hit it and went across like that. So we will try to use a stud welder, pull this out if we can. If not, we can always cut, section this out of the red Bug-Eye and be good. The front end damage, like I said, we do have the fenders. We've got a fiberglass hood. I don't know if that's what we'll keep or not. This is the biggest part of the problem. Right here is the lower radiator core support. As you can see, ew. So this is pretty gnarly. We can still get the upright for the hood latch support. This bottom part we can still get, but this top section, not available. So what we might end up having to do is get a new bottom, get a new hood latch, and maybe try to fabricate something to, I don't know. That's what the radiator's actually gonna sit on. So it's got tabs and all that. This is mangled just a bit, so we can beat the piss out of that probably. I might even see about getting a new upper core support as well. But that's really the only damage. That piece on the back and then this. So I feel like that's, you know, huge improvement over the red one. The underside looks amazing compared to the red one. Inside, you know, we vacuumed out, but it's not bad. So there you have it. The 2003 Subaru WRX Bug-Eye is home. This is gonna be a much better place for us to start on this project. We still need the crankshaft seal, then we can put the actual gear back on, then we can put a timing belt on it. Cam gears are not yet timed or torqued down all the way rather, so we've got to do that. Got a couple parts we're waiting on for that, and then we've got the oil cooler that we've still got to get a replacement for, because I just don't want to trust that we actually got it clean. What's next for the channel? We are going to have decals that look like the shirt I'm wearing. So we'll have those for sale. All the proceeds will go to support the Bug-Eye project and the content that we make. We will have some patches. The patches will be limited edition. We'll have them, the first one will be coming out soon. Just waiting on them to come in. When we do get them in, first come, first serve. So tell me what you think. What do we need to do different? What do you want to see more of? Do you want to see my kid out here more? I know I would. Just had a brain fart. What parts do you want to see? Do you want to see us using more Company 23 parts? Do you want to see some overtake stuff get put on here? Let me know in the comments what you think we should do to this Subaru WRX Bug-Eye. And until the next time, don't forget to floss and drive safe. Bring it out a little bit.